Hi everybody, Mitch Piskur here from Armstrong, and we are here with another exciting episode of Business as Usual. Today we find ourselves in Ashland, Ohio. Specifically, we are at, do it with me, the Ashland YMCA. I can't spell, but anyway, we're at the Ashland YMCA. With me is Molly Riley. She is the executive director here at the Ashland Y. Thanks for joining us today,
No
Molly.
problem.
Tell us, if anybody who hasn't been here recently, there's a lot of updates that have gone on here. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. We've just gone through a $4.1 million renovation and addition, I guess I should say. A few years ago, we had some problems with a very small hallway that we had that was taking everybody from point A to point B, clear back to the gym and back through. So it was a real safety issue. So we decided that we needed to take care of some safety things around here. So we ended up cutting into our gymnastics gym to make a brand new hallway to make it safe for people to get through the building. So that turned into doing a lot of things. We added on a new gymnastics gym because we couldn't use our current one. So we have a new facility out there, 10,000 square feet, double the size of what we just had.
Wow.
We renovated the whole front lobby, actually gutted it, redid the bathrooms, brought them up to ADA compliant, and just brought things up to date that was very much needed. We redid the parking lot out there, which was a safety issue. We had a lot of gravel, and we've expanded in more parking, and we still need more parking. It went into also renovating our boys and girls locker rooms and our men's and women's locker rooms. So we've done a whole lot, and it looks really nice.
It does look great.
I encourage people to come down and hasn't seen it. It's amazing.
Beautiful facility. It's a good problem to have, not enough parking.
I know.
Even after that.
I know.
So that's
we
a good
still
thing.
need more parking.
That means the community, they know where you are, they're coming to see you, they're
Absolutely.
participating. That's exciting.
Yep.
I also noticed when I came in, just a quick glance at these,
Sure.
you have a ton of programs going on.
We really do.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. We'll start in our aquatics program. We start at about 6 months old. If you want to get in and go swimming, obviously you got to have your little mommy or daddy come in with you. But we do swimming lessons for 6 months. A year and a half, we start with gymnastics. Our swimming program goes from little kids to a swim team. We have aqua sizes and arthritis classes for active older adults. We have open swim times. We have classes for all ages, for youth, for swimming. And in gymnastics, we do pretty much the same. We run a year and a half all the way up to our gymnastics team. And then we have a big youth sports program that we do. Lots of different sports that happen either inside or outside. We have a big field in back where we do flag football and our soccer program. So our programs are actually growing and growing and growing. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And you have something for 6 months to 96 years old
Absolutely.
and everything in between.
Absolutely. We've got arthritis classes. We have a ton of different group exercise classes you can go to. We have a wellness center that has our weight machines in there and all of our cardio. We have a free weight room. We've got personal training that goes on if people want a little bit extra to get to their goals that they need to reach. So there's really almost something for everybody, and we're busy. I mean, things are just really busy.
What size staff do you have here?
We have about 9 full-time staff that I work with, and then we run with about 65 to 70 part-timers that help do this program. And if we didn't have those part-time people, we couldn't do what we do.
I'm sure.
So they're a blessing to our facility.
So since the expansion, are there any certain programs that you've added that you're really super pleased with?
Yeah, I think we're able to add more gymnastics classes and some different ones. So we've added there. Our youth program for sports is growing. We've had a mentoring camp that Christian has added, and he's doing some videos of all of our different programs, and he's posting them. So I think that is really helping as well. People like to see fun videos. It excites them, and then they ask questions about it. So I think those things are happening, and my staff is just doing a great job of
such a gem for Ashland. You folks just do a great job and all that. And I know you have a lot of community involvement. I think you have a scholarship program. Can you talk about that?
We do. Every year we have an annual campaign. It's called For a Better Us. And we invite friends and businesses and companies to participate and to give back. We have a scholarship program where if you cannot afford a membership, we will give a membership. Now, there's a sliding scale to that. It depends on how much you make and how many's in your household, depending on what kind of a degree of scholarship that you will get. And then some of it is program dollars that are given back too. So we have some people that just can't afford things, and or something happens in their life for moments, and they need help. So everybody that comes through that door, they come in for a different reason. We really need to do a good job of YMCA staff of tapping into those things and really channel them into the direction that they need help with.
Learning more about them specifically, what their need is, and then you can steer them into the
Absolutely.
program that fits well for them. That's
One
great.
thing I did forget about is our whole downstairs lower level. We have a licensed preschool and before and after school program that we do, and it runs into a summer day camp in-house that we do. So we funnel a lot of educational things downstairs and through our program. So it's just something almost for everybody. I really truly believe.
It sounds like it.
I really
There's
do.
a lot going on. So, ton of information, ton of programs. If the general public wants to find out more about what you offer,
Absolutely.
Is there a phone number,
Yep.
website? How
Yep,
can they find out?
absolutely. Call if you wish, 419-289-0626. We have a website, and we're actually just redoing that to make it a little easier, to funnel those questions you might have, to find things a little bit easier. ashlandy.org. So ashlandy.org. You can go to that website, and you can look at all the different programs we have. It'll lead you into registration and membership and everything that you possibly need. But if you don't find everything, please either pick up the phone or stop down. We'd love to give you a tour, show you the facility, talk about what your needs are, how to channel you into the direction you need. Like I said, we've got people come through those doors with different things. One lady lost her husband. She was lost. I talked to her in the halls and said, "How are you doing?" And she says, "It's just a struggle to come down here. It's hard to get up and go. And I wish I just had somebody to talk to because I'm having a hard time getting on this machine and I just don't want to do it." And I said, "Well, why don't we hook you? I'll walk with you."
Awesome.
And then we talked to a member and she picked that person up and came in and started walking Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with her.
Beautiful.
Just to have a little social time. And it didn't take much out of her time because the lady, walked and didn't do a lot, and it was so helpful.
Doing a lot of good in the
things
community.
Things
so
that we do, people just don't know until you actually can see that go on if you're here in the facility.
Yeah, so if you haven't been here, visit the website, come down, take a tour. There's certain hours. What hours are you available? That somebody can see
Monday, great question. Monday through Thursday, we open at 5:15 until 9 o'clock. On Fridays, it's 5:15 to 7 o'clock. And on Saturdays, seasonal, it's usually 7, always 7, and till 5, or in the summer, it's till 3. And we are open on Sundays from October through March.
A lot going on here at the Y. If you haven't been here, come on down, visit. Molly, I really appreciate, the whole community appreciates what
Thank
you do
you.
for the community.
Thanks.
You do so much. And if the remodel is just absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't seen it, come down, check it out. Thanks so much
You're
for
welcome.
sharing that
Thanks
information
for
with us.
having
Thanks
us.
for joining us today.
Yeah,
We appreciate
thank
it.
you.
We'll catch you next time on Business as Usual.